guys, welcome to another Messy Movie Monday watch party. I am your lovely host, Quana. It's so great to see you guys here today. In honor of the 2024 BET Awards and them honoring Usher with the Lifetime Achievement Award, I thought that we would get a chance to watch Usher when he was in his acting bag. For those of you who are older, maybe millennials, you'll remember there was a period of time where Usher was trying to do the acting thing. He was on Young and the Restless for a little bit of time. He was in a couple of horror movies. And in 2020, in 2005, he did a movie called In the Mix. Now, I don't remember seeing this movie, so this is definitely a first-time watch for me. He plays a DJ who gets tasked with being the bodyguard for a mobster's daughter. So we're going to see what Usher Raymond IV is giving in this movie. But if you've never attended a watch party, I'm so glad to be the person you've joined for your first one. How watch party works is you watch your version of the movie, whether that is on DVD, whether that is on any kind of streaming app. I'm going to be watching it on Tubi, so you are more than welcome to watch along with me on Tubi, where it is free, Free, spells free, and that's the kind of stuff that we like to see. You're watching it on your end, I'm watching it on my end, and we're just vibing. We're just vibing, having a good time, laughing. It's almost like we're together in the same place. We went to the movies together, and I'm whispering to you in the theater, and you're whispering back to me in the theater, and we're having a good old time. And hopefully this movie will give us something to talk about in the process of which how watch party also works. I'll do my best to kind of keep things fun and engaging while we're watching the movie. But of course, the most times when I'll be doing that is when I come to a commercial break. I will pause. Our movies will not be synchronized 100% of the way. So you're more than welcome to pause when I pause. If you're watching this in real time and you jump into the comments and you let me know, hey, I'm at a commercial. If I get a chance, I will pause my version as well so we can kind of be together. But if you're watching this on the replay, you don't even have to worry about that. You can pause when I pause. You can let it run. Whatever you want to do. It's your world. It's your world. Okay. And I am just in it with you. But again, just welcome. I'm Quana. If you've never seen me before, I am a YouTuber, a film critic, a teacher, teach high school English. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I do all the things. I wear all the hats and the Mickey ears if I can't help it. And one of the things I love to do most is get on this app and talk about movies and television shows. And started this thing, it's been about maybe 6 months now, called Messy Movie Mondays, where on Mondays, when and able, we get together and we watch movies that are messy, drama-filled, bad movies, B movies. A lot of times they are horror movies. Sometimes I'll pick a theme. This week, I just decided we would do something honoring Usher. Next week, we'll be watching Independence Disaster. Not Independence Day, Independence Disaster, in honor of Independence Day. And then I think on the third week, last year around this time, we were watching The Blackening. It was coming out in movie theaters. So I thought I would find another Black themed horror movie, and I found one called Haunted Trail. I'm gonna tell y'all the real story about that when we get to that. But this is just how it works. If you enjoy this kind of thing, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and select all notifications so that you'll get a notification anytime that I go live or if I post a review. A couple of reviews I have up right now. I have one for a Netflix rom-com entitled A Family Affair. I've got one getting ready to post for A Quiet Place. I kind of got a couple of ones for The Quiet Place, some out of the theater reactions, but I did do a longer one that'll be coming out. And pretty soon I'll be trying my hand at doing actual reaction videos. A little nervous about that, but we'll see we'll see what it's given. Try to do it without getting my channel revoked. Okay. So that's what's given. A lot of people come in and they comment and they say, hey, why are you just talking and not showing the movie. The reason why I don't show the movie during the live streams is because it's very hard to toggle between like projecting small clips of the movie and then pulling back. You cannot stream the entire movie without your channel getting flagged. There are people who manage to do it for movies that maybe have elapsed copyrights, or people, they're just not really collecting a lot of money off of it, so nobody's flagging it. But it is a very dangerous thing to do. You can get your channel revoked because all it takes is 3 copyright strikes and your channel goes bye-bye. And I have spent 5 years building this channel up from the bottom. So definitely not doing that. So that is why you will not be seeing the movie. You'll see my timer and this lovely picture of Usher Raymond that I put up. I did a little bells and whistles for you guys. So across the ticker, you'll see just my little thank you for joining the watch party, the title of the movie, and where to find it. And welcome to Messy Movie Mondays. I also sometimes do a thing where I talk about just some major movie news. Couple of things. They're doing an English adaptation of Squid Game. I'm not necessarily a fan of that, but we will see. Never Ending Story is going to be coming back to theaters for the 40th anniversary. Woo, child, I'm old. So you can watch that. I think it's July 21st and 22nd. You can go see it in the theaters if you've never had a chance to see it in the theaters. And next week, another Tyler Perry movie is coming out, Divorce in the Black, on Amazon Prime. I'm very interested in finding out, like, he's doing this one on Amazon Prime, but he also has this still with Netflix. So we'll see how that's given, starring Megan Good and Corey Hardwick. Very messy indeed. 2 people who have recently been in the news for getting divorces. And of course, the BET Awards were in the news. I thought that it was better than a lot of them have been. Personally, I thought that Meg Thee Stallion was great. Glow and Meg were great. I thought that the Usher tribute was fine. I know a lot of people were upset there were no men involved. I think Usher saw what Usher wanted to see. Okay, Usher wanted some ladies singing to him, and that is what he got. He got the people he wanted to get. He had a little Keke Palmer reunion going on because, of course, after all the drama that happened last year, he invited her into his video for Boyfriend, where they recreated scenes from the You Remind Me video, and the layers of the entendres, the triple entendres of that between her baby daddy calling her out on social media for wearing a provocative dress, going to his concert and dancing with him, to the layers of her playing Chili in the TLC biopic, right? Where Chili, of course, was once in a relationship, a very famous and publicized relationship with the Usher Raymond IV, to then being in the You Remind Me video, which of course was an original ode in the video to these women who were cast to look like Chili. It was layers. It was layers. So I loved it. I loved Lauryn Hill closing out the BET Awards. She sounded fantastic. Lauryn can sometimes not be great, and it's not so much her vocals, it's because they have to mix the songs differently because she doesn't have the rights to her music, which is tragic. But she sang, her son got up there and sang, and then she reunited with Wyclef. I loved it. It took me back to my teenage years. She sounded amazing. Thought it was really, really great. And so I had a good old time. Now there was some people who I need to see. It was a couple of cringy secondhand embarrassment moments, but by and large, okay, by and large, it was one of the better BET Awards. There's room for improvement, BET. We need you to come back home. We need you to figure out what you're doing, okay? But nonetheless. But let's just go ahead and get started. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to get your copy of In the Mix queued up on your television screen. And let me know in the comments, what have you been watching? Like I said, I got that review of Quiet Place dropping, the review of A Family Affair that just dropped. I'm going to be watching Interview with the Vampire season 2 because I love that show and I did not watch season 2 yet because I could not afford all these streaming services at one time going for a long extended period. So I'm going to get me a little 1 month subscription and binge watch it really quickly. And I've been watching The Bear. The Bear. Okay. We love some Chef. Yes, Chef over in these parts. Okay. But let me know in the comments what you have been watching. And if there's something that you want me to check out, I love to do a deep dive. One of the things I love to do is we get into comments and we deep dive and we talk about character motivation, why characters do the things that they do. We talk about what symbols and things show up. So definitely let me know what's going on. Okay. What should I be checking out for? Definitely want to stay in the mix with all of that. All right, without further ado, we have dragged things on for a little while. Let's get started with In the Mix. Ooh, this is a Lionsgate film. I don't know why, but I just feel like Lionsgate, that is the Black entertainment company. I need to look into who owns Lionsgate. Because I definitely know almost every Tyler Perry movie is a Lionsgate movie. Okay. Almost every single one is a Tyler Perry movie is on Lionsgate. Exclusivity rights. See if I can get some more light going. There we go. And God said, "Let there be light." Uh-oh. They had some money for well, it's 2005. Music was a lot cheaper back then. You know, I hate that Usher let his acting career fall by the wayside. But this was in his Confessions era, y'all. I mean, could nobody touch Usher then? I know that ain't Kevin Hart. Oh, I don't know about y'all. What? They got the Nelly playing? Wow. And I'm just trying to figure out, was Kevin Hart even on my radar in 2005? Because that seems like so long. That literally feels like a lifetime ago. Oh no, she's showing some cheeks. Oh, she's showing a whole lot of cheeks. Look at all these midriffs. You know, this was, I was in grad school when this came out, and definitely in my super saved era. So I had not been to a club, but in my mind, this is what the club was like. But I have heard from people that the club does not look anything like this. So let me know if this looks anything like your club experience. It's giving very much Save the Last Dance right now. How old was Usher in 2005? Is that Andy Samberg? That's not Andy Samberg, is it? If it isn't, he looks. No, he's not. That's not Andy Samberg. Who is that? He was 27 when this movie came out. Where you get a DJ for free at? Oh, that's Anthony Fazio. Fazio. Oh, and it's like seven ladies thinking that he dedicating that song to him. That's hilarious. I'm a little girl. Is that? Lord, this little girl just walked up in there. Watch. Dang. She think she just blew up his whole spot. He definitely has a type. Cause she looked like a little wannabe chili type too. This is a very stale mobster party. Are they at a restaurant? They at a house? All right, time to make something shake. It's getting a little stale. Taking a little too long. Okay, so we've established that he's a little playboy. Was this just a vehicle for him to play his album? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He is clapping off beat. He is clapping off beat. Come on, bro. Go catch the beat, baby. Catch the beat. I cannot tell when we're supposed to be hearing music diegetic sound and non-diegetic sound. I don't know what they're hearing and it's bugging me. Dang. It didn't even Lord, these 2005 practical effects. Why they put a red ring? And they didn't even tear the shirt. They said we gotta return this shirt when this is done. We gotta get this stain out. Ah, that is so hilarious. I didn't know my daddy was a mobster. Oh no. All right, first commercial break. So, what do we think of the movie so far? Um, it's slightly cringe, just a little bit secondhand embarrassment. Not going to lie about that, but also there's not a lot of dialogue. I feel like they didn't really want to take the chance that Usher didn't know what he was doing. Especially given the length of that acceptance speech last night and how much he said he likes to talk. They could have gave my man some more dialogue than this. All right, one more commercial break. Oh, we are back. I keep forgetting that Kevin Hart is in this movie. Is that his sister, his cousin? He said if you get shot at and survive, you're supposed to go to the strip club. Let me know in the comments if you've heard of that black rule. Whoa. Whoa. I am today years old, realizing that Kevin Hart is not just about the same age, but is younger than Usher Raymond the fourth. Never would have thought. Never would have thought it. Never would have thought it. This is giving very much kind of like Romeo Must Die vibes. Just saying. This is so giving Romeo Must Die. Why did you grab his sack like that? Not him. Not him trying to advertise. Okay. It's wild. I think it's absolutely hysterical. This is so Romeo Must Die. And obviously Romeo Must Die is Romeo and Juliet, but this is so Romeo Must Die coded, except instead of being different ethnic groups, they're just different Italian families. I'm a grown woman. I saw a little bit of spittle. Usher Raymond the fourth. I thought she was trying to go to the mall and go to yoga. Why? She got to wait till the morning. And what is with all movies, like the movie trope? I need to study this. I don't know if they mentioned this in How to Read Literature like a professor, but the trope of like the villain or the bad guy or something like being into like pruning flowers. What is with that? Wake up! It's the first of the month. I don't know why in my mind I thought that they were in Chicago. Didn't he get shot like 3 days ago? And he's over here with doing yoga. Laura Winslow. What you doing? Laura Lee? Laura Lee, what you doing there? Wow, my memory of things is just so out of whack. She's literally only 3 years older than Usher. I would have thought she was so much older because in my mind, Family Matters was on like so long ago. Dang, all your girls trying to get a piece of Daryl. Not Usher doing the whole think like a man. Oh, she is pissed. She is pissed. He said, yeah, I can't do that. The women love me. They call me USHERRAYMOND. What is with these angles? Oh, commercial break. So far we are 37 minutes in to end the mix. And I mean, okay, we're starting to get the romantic tension where, Dolly doesn't know what she wants. She's frustrated because here is Daryl and he's following her around and all of the girls want him. Should she want him? I don't know. Should she want him? Who's to say? That's where we at right now. They very much said, let me get that. Let me get that Romeo Must Die with the side of, we're just going to switch. So instead of the girl being the pop star, we're going to switch and make the guy the pop star. Ooh, he's Italian, so he's got to be making some spaghetti sauce, right? And he knows. Now we got racial discriminatory language mixed in with our PG-13 movies. What? I'm trying to talk her. Oh, we are going to talk about race in this movie. I didn't know we were getting deep like that in this movie. I kind of just thought we were doing a little nice little fluffy. Excuse me. Man, remember back in the day when DJs played records? They don't play no records no more. Cue Beyonce talking about nobody makes albums anymore. They just make quick little singles and burn out. That's what she said. Usher missed a chance to drop them pants. What? He looks so young. How are you in the process of talking about meeting your boyfriend and then you gonna be flirting and kissing? You're hot in the pants, Dolly. You're hot in the pants. Now he taking them to the hood. Stop. Like she didn't see them folks sitting right there. She's looking like, what are you doing, bruh? Not her wearing the same outfit Francesca Bridgerton had on. Woo, that was a bit. That was. Whew. That's them trying to throw in like a boys to men style type deal. Oh. In the pants. She moved fast. She went from last night and just being a thought, entertaining it, to now I'm ready. She said collard greens. Your father is in the mafia. You trying to have people out here dying for you. This is making me want to watch a Bronx Tale. Let me know in the comments if you've seen a Bronx Tale. I swear that is the same outfit Francesca had on in Bridgerton. All right, commercial break. I'm going to take a moment to head out. I'll be right back. We're back. She's a modern woman. Ooh, mafia issues. Silk was out back then? Did I know about Silk yet? I'm sure we didn't know about it. This was the thing that got people into Silk. Oh, girl. What is this girl like 7? Talking about some y'all did the nasty. Why she don't got no meat on her plate? This man that fixed her plate with some yams that are cut in cubes. Where they do that? Some mustard greens, some macaroni and cheese, and some grits. He said, I don't know. Look at her giving her best Nelly Furtado. Not the fetishization. Oh my gosh. It's so 2005. Oh my gosh, the flashing lights. I feel like I'm about to pass out. That's definitely an ad lib. That is definitely an Usher. Yeah, man. He said they're really into my music. Not Jackie trying to comfort folks. We could definitely build a new updated soundtrack to this. That would be fire. Excuse me, what's your name? That would go right nicely right there. Not him trying to bet with the dog. That's crazy. He said, put your rent money down. Not the dog sitting there breaking wind. There we go. Oh, Usher said people were speculating about his eyes after the Met. Come on now, you ain't seen Usher's eyes since 1996. He be doing the squint thing. Girl, you got a man. Who is this singing? Robin Thicke. Robin Thicke. This is when he was still developing his sound. Gots to be. Gots to be. Yeah, he hadn't hit that pocket. He hadn't hit that pocket. Y'all might can't hear this song on your end, but I hear it on my end. He hadn't hit that pocket yet. He was still developing it. He hadn't got that lost without you sound. That was not a cute song for that scene. What is this camera angle? Okay, somebody's looking at them or something. That little girl don't got no sense of decorum. Just be walking in on people. Ain't she supposed to be like 25? Girl, don't be scared. There's so many racial references in this movie, y'all. I can't. It's too much. It was one of ours. Oh, this is the part in Romeo's Die when they begin to put the pieces together and they realize it's a setup, I can't. They really said, let us get a copy of that Romeo Must Die. And instead of Black and Asian, we're going to do Black and Italian. But we don't want to go that racial into it. So we're going to keep the fighting amongst the Italians, but we're going to figure out a way to throw a Black person in there somehow. So we can add that little spice, that little sauce. So in Roman Messiah, Aaliyah ran a record store. And this one, Usher is a DJ spinning records. Yeah, now all we do is got to do a record company. Someone's going to be an intern. An intern at a record label. Don't be scared, Usher. They about to die. That was the gate to heaven. I wonder if that was a real spy. They getting some advertisement. He done got him a sugar mama. They had a whole spy. This would mean is this a dream sequence? Ooh, don't dig in the man's eyeball. Ew, ew, ew. You knew that boy since he was a kid, and you about to do something to him for dating your daughter. Oh, look at her with her fake tears. She couldn't even make a fat one roll down one cheek. Dang, y'all ain't have to do with my boy Usher like that though, for real. Y'all ain't had to do my boy Usher like that. This is all very quickly happening. How are you having a funeral already for Salvatore? Ew, he put the eyeball in his pocket. That's crazy. Man, if you don't break up with that woman, I feel like he's saying the N word. I feel like that word don't mean what he said it mean. I feel like it definitely means the N word with the hard R. Lord, they got him looking like Malibu's most wanted. Hey, Mr. DJ, you can get this started. Everybody's ready to party all night, all night. He said, "Hey, Mr. DJ." Look at him. I feel a little. Why was this Toby Mac song everywhere in the 2000s? They was like, we don't care that he's a Christian rapper. Whoops a daisy, whoops a daisy, whoops a daisy. Like Toby Mac songs were popping up everywhere. Whoops a daisy, whoops a daisy, whoops a daisy. Come on, gonna catch that. Crazy, whoops a daisy, catch that. Yeah, give it all we got. Whoops a daisy, run me crazy. Whoops a daisy. Like that and Slam were in all of the movies. They said we're gonna play some Toby Mac. Let's see what that one's looking like. They did some black blood splatter that time because the shirt is blue. Make it look darker. This was so anticlimactic. 1 year later. Oh, he's saying thank you to the uncles. Why is nobody clapping on beats? Not him wearing a fur Kangol. I can't. He need to give that hat back to Samuel L. Jackson or my daddy. Aww. Your daddy would have been proud. Why she got prom hair? You got a random nun walking through the wedding? What is happening here? They's doing a whole lot of kissing. Well, what a very anticlimactic film. But hey, Usher Raymond did his best to make it enjoyable. And what can I say? It was definitely a remix or a remake, in my opinion, of Romeo Must Die. I think if anybody were to say differently, it would be lying to you. But you know, singer turned actor Usher Raymond IV. Props to you, good sir, for 30 years in the business and your Lifetime Achievement Award. And maybe acting wasn't your thing, you know, and that's okay. Acting wasn't your thing. But, you know, in time, maybe the right role will come. All right, so let me know what you guys thought about In the Mix, starring Usher Raymond IV. Next week, we'll be back with the messiest of movies, a good old B movie with a sci-fi alien plot. It doesn't get any better than that. And it's got Tom Everett Scott in it from the classic That Thing You Do, one of my favorite all-time movies, directed by the Tom Hanks. So hope you guys enjoyed In the Mix. And I'll see you guys next week. Okay. All right. Until then, toodles.